Hi lovelies! Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Spiritual Sunday. Every Sunday on this channel I have a spirituality video talking about spirituality. So if you like videos just like this one, then please do hit a thumbs up and subscribe down below to join our lovely community. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about how you can tell your life is about to change, that you're going through a transformation, that you're growing, and signs from the universe. So let's get into it. The first sign that you may get when you are about to go through a change or a kind of spiritual transformation is you begin to feel uncomfortable. You begin to feel like uneasy. Things around you start to feel different, and you can just feel that within yourself. You'll probably go through a period of feeling content and happy, and then all of a sudden you don't feel so good, and you're looking around your life and you feel as though you don't fit into it and it doesn't fit into you, and you feel like you've outgrown it. That is a significant sign that things are about to change. When you look at your life and you think, this isn't me anymore, this doesn't suit who I am. When you look at your job, or you look at the people in your life, or you look at your relationships, your clothes even, the way your room's decorated, when you look at things and they start to think, oh, this doesn't kind of represent who I am, that is definitely a sign that you're on a spiritual change, on a spiritual transformation. So number one is when you look around and things start to feel different and you feel uncomfortable, that is definitely a sign that you are on a spiritual change, transformation journey. Second one, similar to the first, is things you could once put up with and could once probably stand, you cannot bear anymore. If there are opinions and kind of subjects that you would have once been happy to talk about, or you would have once maybe disagreed with, but you could have put up with and grit your teeth, when you come to the point where you can no longer bear them and you can't be around that and you can't kind of talk about it anymore, that is definitely a sign that you are ending a chapter and beginning a new one, and that things are about to change. Very key factor and example that I can use is when you kind of don't want to go out partying anymore, or you don't want to be a party animal anymore, and you kind of grow out of that point. That is a significant sign that your life is changing. Or when you used to do a hobby that you loved and you don't want to do it anymore, you kind of fall out of love with it. It's kind of a significant sign that you're moving on and your soul is expanding and you're growing. So number two is when things you once loved or could once bear or put up with, you can no longer stand. That's kind of a sign that you're moving on and things are changing. Number three is when you begin to question yourself. Now, I'm not talking about self-doubt. I'm not talking about when you put yourself down or you say, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm talking about when you've already done stuff, when you're already in a situation and you're thinking, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Do I want to do this? This isn't making me happy. Why am I doing this if it's not making me happy? When you start to question yourself about situations you're in and you start to think, this again doesn't match up with who I am anymore, it's when things start to not fit with you, they start to not sit with you well, they start to kind of make you feel uncomfortable. When you're feeling uncomfortable in your own life, when you're looking at it and thinking, this isn't who I am anymore, that's a significant sign that things are changing. But most definitely when you kind of look at things you've created, because everything you've done so far is a creation. So when you look at the life you've created so far and you start to think, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Who am I? That's a significant point that your life's changing. So when you start to ask yourself self-reflecting questions like that, you could definitely be on the start to a spiritual transformation. So number four is numerology, and you might see numerology anyway. If you're quite spiritual, you probably work with numerology quite a lot. For me, I consistently every day I will look at the time and see 2222. But if you are seeing different numbers like 1111, or you're repeatedly seeing threes, or you're getting things in threes, it doesn't have to physically be you seeing the number. It could be you receiving things in a certain number. It could be you hearing something a certain amount of times. I will tell you something that happened to me. Again, my spiritual number is 2222, and a friend of mine said a quote to me the very next day someone else said it to me, and it's been said to me twice. My spiritual number is 2, so that for me is a sign that, okay, I'm listening. And it's important to acknowledge to your spirit guides and angels that you're listening, so they know that they don't have to keep repeating it to you as well. But numerology is a key factor to know when things are going to change and things are going to spiritually evolve, and you are spiritually evolving. And when you have these kind of number sequences, remember to look them up, because each number has its own numerology meaning. Number 5 is that you are having significant standout dreams that are crystal clear that you can remember. When you're having dreams that you can remember and you're kind of being felt to remember them, that you should remember them, look them up. There is a fabulous website that I've always used. It's called dreammoods.com, and if you go on there and kind of search for whatever it was you had a dream about, there'll be like different meanings, and I guarantee one of them will ring true with you. So pay attention to your dreams, because when you're asleep and your consciousness is asleep, your subconsciousness, the thing that's taking in all the little things that you don't really recognize every day, the thing that's kind of running your soul and that your spirit and soul are living through, that's when your subconscious comes awake and starts to talk to you. So pay attention to your dreams. If you can remember them when you wake up, it is really important to kind of write them down or remember them or look them up straight away, because there is definitely meaning there within your dreams. Lastly, number 6 is repetition. Now, similar to numerology, when your life is about to change, you will see things, hear things, and feel things on repeat. The reason being is your angels, your spiritual guides, the universe, whatever energy it is you believe in, it's trying to get your attention. It's trying to say, hey, wake up, need your attention right now, need you to be aware. It could be anything, but you will keep experiencing the same kind of thing on repeat until you go, what are you trying to tell me? And you really need to pay attention to that. I cannot stress enough how much this is one of the key things that the universe will do. It will just keep showing you the same thing. It could be a thought that you keep getting, it could be a dream you keep having, a number you keep seeing, a person you keep bumping into, but it's the repetitiveness of it. If something's happening to you on more than 1 or 2 occasions, there's something there to be said. And especially if you're feeling all the other kind of symptoms, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're questioning what's going on around you, if you're starting to feel like, oh, I don't really fit into how things are right now, and then you're starting to see these repetitive signs, it's definitely time to stop and think, somebody's trying to tell me something, and there's something here that I should listen to. And it's definitely a sign for when you're on a spiritual change and things are about to change for you. These are just a few kind of signs and things that you will see when your life is about to change. There are so many other kind of signs from the universe that let you know that it's okay, things are going to change, and a transformation is taking place. And although it feels uncomfortable now, it will get better. So those are just a few signs of a transformation / spiritual change. There are others, and please do leave below any of your own, because I do like to talk about this and I do like to get talking in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to see more videos just like this one, and if you like this one, remember to hit a thumbs up, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye, lovelies!